Unilateral training has a reputation problem. Some lifters treat it like rehab, others treat it like optional accessory fluff. Then, the moment they actually spend time with split squats, single leg hinges, step ups, single arm presses, or offset carries, they realize something uncomfortable. A lot of strength that looked solid in bilateral lifts was hiding behind compensation. Unilateral work matters because real movement is rarely perfectly symmetrical. Even in barbell lifts where both limbs are working together, your body still has to manage side-to-side differences in mobility, stability, coordination, and force output. If one side is doing a little more work, the bar may still move and the rep may still count, but the imbalance is there. Single limb training exposes those differences fast. The shaky split squat, the hip drop on a step up, the twisting torso on a single arm press, the unstable foot on a single leg Romanian deadlift. These are not random annoyances, they are information. They show you where control and capacity are missing. That makes unilateral work valuable for more than balance. It can improve force production by forcing each side to contribute honestly. It can improve joint control by demanding stability without assistance from the other limb. It can build muscle with lower absolute loads, which is useful when heavy bilateral loading is limited by fatigue, equipment, or recovery. Unilateral work is also a great tool for athletes because so many athletic actions are asymmetrical. Sprinting, cutting, jumping off one foot, changing direction, and absorbing force all depend on one side handling the job in real time. Bilateral strength still matters, but unilateral capacity helps translate that strength into more realistic positions. The common mistake is choosing unilateral exercises that are so unstable they stop being trainable. If balance is the only thing being challenged, you may never load the pattern enough to create a meaningful adaptation. The goal is not to perform circus tricks. The goal is to use unilateral positions that are stable enough to train hard and honest enough to expose weakness. That is why split squats and rear foot elevated split squats are so useful. They are stable enough to load, but demanding enough to reveal issues with balance, hip control, and leg-specific force. Single leg Romanian deadlifts teach hip control and foot stability when done with discipline. Step-ups can be excellent if the box height and execution make sense. Single arm rows and presses challenge the trunk in ways bilateral versions often hide. Unilateral work can also reduce spinal loading while still creating a strong stimulus. Holding dumbbells for split squats may let someone train the legs hard without the same axial fatigue as heavy barbell squats. That does not make them better than barbell squats. It makes them useful inside a complete program. Programming depends on the goal. If unilateral strength is a main weak link, place it earlier. If it is support work, accessories are fine. The main thing is not to treat it like filler. Track load, track reps, track side-to-side differences. If the left side always loses position or the right side always fails first, that matters. There is also a dosage issue. Unilateral work can create serious soreness, especially in the adductors and glutes, because the stabilization demand is high. Start with less than your ego wants. Quality matters more than endless sets. A simple rule is this: use unilateral work to find leaks, build control, and give each side a fair workload. Then let that carry back into your main lifts and athletic movement. If your squat is shifting, your deadlift lockout twists, or your running mechanics feel sloppy, single limb work may be pointing at the missing piece. Unilateral training is not a downgrade from real strength work. It is one of the clearest mirrors in the weight room. If you are willing to look at what it reveals, it can make everything else stronger.